There are few things left to create that needs must, but the planting season is now here, and it is time to turn my fertile plains into farms. I plan to put an end to this war, and the first thing on my mind is what will happen after. Famine spreads decay to crops and people starve, so I will prepare for a harvest the likes of which will feed thousands. Then I will defeat the bile demon that is the cause of all the famine. With famine destroyed, my crops will harvest enough food and seeds to replant other farms and feed the people while they rebuild. There is a lot of work to do, but I have a magical tool in mind that will help with preparing the farmland. Now then, welcome back to another episode of A Druid's Tale. Today I've been doing a lot of work around the villa. And around the villa I mean around it. As you can see, there's quite a lot of terraforming been going on. I've been doing lots of digging and sorting out of things. I'm trying to get ready for a great big planting season. And you can see from the map here that I've reconstructed a bit around here. I've taken all the dirt out of this area. And I've rebuilt round the edges here to give us a natural looking feel. Kind of natural. It's still fairly square, but it's kind of natural. I may add a little bit more in to curve it out and around a little bit more over the course of time, but for now it's okay. And I'll fancy just filling it full of trees and stuff just to cover it over. But I've taken to putting this sort of river running through into a lake and down the side here and cutting it off from the villa and the Chocobo Island itself. So the majority of this area over here is going to be fields, farming fields. And in order to do that, wow, I've just got a lot of skeletons just appear underneath me, haven't I? Can I quickly wander down there and see what's going on? There's a lot of skeletons somewhere around here. Where are you, skellies? Well, you're not far off this way, are you? Well, let's go and see them and light the place up. Oh look, there's a cat. Oh man. Okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting to find a load of skellies so close by, but now I found it. I suppose I should do something about it. Oh my days. Okay, well that's changed what I was going to do slightly. Slightly. I say slightly as in only slightly. I've been planning out quite a bit of stuff to do with the series. And where it's going, where it's heading, and what we're going to do with it in the end. It's getting to the point now where I'm ready to start thinking about the finish. The finale of A Druid's Tale for Season 3. Season 3 finale, that's what I'm looking for. And to do Season 3 finale, there are a lot of things that I've been planning on doing that I want to do. So there's still a very long time before anything actually happens. So the end is nigh, but it's not the end yet. And you don't have to worry too much about there being an end too soon. There we go. Thank you. And I think there's a little bit more I can take out here. If I just light this place up by opening up a big hole, then I can come and sort it out later. It's a skeleton spawner. I don't really need the bones, but still, let's see what's in here. Way up. Thank you. Oh, what? This is not how I intended the start of the episode to go, to be honest. This is not what I saw in my head when I started recording this. But we'll make do. We'll make do with it. We'll do something about it, won't we? Let's just open this out a little bit more so they all burning up. Burning up. Burning up, can't spawn anymore. Die, you little area. There must be better skellies than normal. Wow. They must be tough skellies. Are they tougher than normal? I think they must be. I've got a regen on or something. Right, okay. And you. And you. And you. And you die. And you die. And you die. And you die. Thank you. Okay. let's just block this a little bit off. I know it's dark under there. Not too fussed about the dark. More that this is here. And it's a special skelly spawner as well. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's take that off. And let's check out what's under here. Oh, we can't without breaking it. What we got? Oh, spaghetti meatballs. Lovely. And a rainbow curry. Yummy. And some mundane belts and some bits and pieces. Nothing special there. Some sealed notebooks. Awesome. These have been here all the time that I've been around. Yeah, I'm just going to break it. I don't need it for the end of season. A zombie head, a golden apple, an wow. Nothing worth all of that effort, though, eh? Oh, well, at least we've done it. I'll fill this in later. Okay, so, yes. Let's drag all this stuff over to my chest. Come on, over here. That's it. Over we go. Oh, wow. Alright, so we've been doing a lot of digging, as you can see. I got a lot of stuff over here. A lot of bits and pieces that I've been collecting over the course of today. Trying to get things sorted out and set up ready for today's episode. And what I want to achieve today, well, that's a different matter entirely. What I'm trying to achieve today is getting somewhere with the farms. Get the farms all set up. Yes. I'm trying to remember what it is I'm actually trying to do here today. Lots and lots of cool stuff. Maybe some cool stuff. Some bits and pieces. Rainbow curry won't shift click in for some reason. And there and there and there. There we go. Clear. Alright, so yeah. I was on about bringing the river through here. Bringing the river through this way. And bringing it around. And getting rid of just about all of this island bit in the middle. Or what would be an island in the middle. And turning it all into a very large lake. A very large lake that runs down past my house and into a river down there. That's what I want to do. And I also want to turn this into farmers' fields. Now we've got the hoe of growth. I can quickly get fields ready. But one of the things that I need to consider is water sources. So we've got to do a lot of planting and a lot of water sources to figure out what we're going to do. But I can basically just right click with a hoe of growth and do like three at a time. Or 3x3 areas at a time. So setting it all up isn't going to be that much of an issue, right? I kind of want the edge to still be on the riverside, and I want it to be rough looking. Well, it's farmer's field, so it's cultivated land. Yes, I want cultivated land, but I don't see the need to do it so that it's perfectly square or anything. I don't want perfect squares and stuff. But I will do stuff like this all the way up the side here. And this is already irrigated by the looks of it. Cool. Okay. I was doing some experimenting over here and using the crops to grow stuff. And there's some seeds that you get which need to be analysed first before you can plant them. And I had some of those old seeds a while back. And analysing them in the agricraft stuff makes it work nicely. So I'm planning on moving that across to here like this. And try and get some more features going. But I'm going to have to sort of step it up to have a little farmer's field growing higher and higher as we go. And now I've got this here. I guess I'm just going to have to fill that in, aren't I? But the water, yeah. The water doesn't quite irrigate the land enough. So we're going to have to do some water irrigation. Now, there is a thing that I remember somewhere that allows me to irrigate soil. And if I plant quick enough, then the soil's not getting irrigated. It's all for the show, really. It's all for show. Because I don't actually need the wheat farm here. But I want to make a wheat farm to make it look good here. I want the build-up to be this area. Build up into this area to have wheat fields. And I want all this area to have lots of fields of all kinds of different stuff. To help defeat the horsemen of the apocalypse. We are going up against them all towards the end of the series, and so I am planning to talk to you with arrows in me. I'm planning to do a good few more episodes. I've planned out what I want to achieve in those episodes, and so I've just got to stay motivated now to finish the series off, this season off at least, of A Druid's Tale, Season 3. and the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse is where it's all at. I've planned out the things that I think I need to achieve to complete the story of this season. And that means defeating a few bosses. We've already talked about the bosses and making Mistcraft Ages and things like that before, and I've come up with a clearer idea of what I want to do with the bosses. So, we've got the first thing to do is just plant a load of stuff out in the fields. Now, I don't think you really want to see me just terraforming and planting, so I need to do all that off camera. So this episode was just kind of a quick episode just to show you the kind of things that I am going to be doing. I'm going to be doing quite a lot of things off camera to get this area all set up and ready for feeding everybody after Famine is defeated. Because in my storyline in A Druid's Tale, the Apocalypse Four Horsemen, one of the Four Horsemen, the Famine, rides his black steed and rots food wherever he goes. So he and his minions cause food to disappear, basically rots them. So having a large supply of fields, planting it all out, getting it all sorted, is my first goal before defeating the Famine Horseman. And then once I've defeated him, which will be possibly in 10 episodes, within 10 episodes, hopefully, we should have him defeated, and then we can start feeding everybody. Yes. So the end is nigh. There is lots of build-up towards the final bits. There's some things that I shall not focus on. I've been messing around with the trees over there and the bees, and I don't really need to do much more on trees and bees. We've got the technology to make all the different tree types and all the different bee types. Mainly, we've done all the crafting with the different crafting areas. We've got all of the magical crafting areas here sorted out, and that means that I can craft up all the different things I need to defeat the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and also even with the blood magic, everything I need to create the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. So keep your likes and comments coming. I appreciate them all, and it'll keep me motivated to be making episodes for you on the way. I need to get this storyline finished up. I'm doing so much in so many different places, in so many different series. I am struggling to keep up with it all. So I want to be able to just put a focus in, this is what I need to achieve before the end of this season, and then I can pick up something else and run with that for a bit, and then maybe come back to A Druid's Tale another time. But there's plenty more Druid's Tale still to come, don't you worry. Yeah, this world save is looking impressive. I'm liking this world save. I'm enjoying playing on this world save. I enjoy it, but it feels like at the minute I've got into this grindy stage where I'm just going to be planting lots of fields to make the place look nice for the storyline. When I don't really need any of it, I could just summon up the bosses and be over and done with inside an episode. So anyway, I'm going to carry on with a load more stuff, and I'll be back with some more very soon. Hey, yo, get out of my garden. Wow. I just came over here to check on my mana beans, which are growing nicely. No thanks to the Britannia stuff, or the Blood Magic Sigil of Holding, or even the Thorncraft Hoe of Growth. No thanks to anything. They seem to just grow when they feel like it. They don't seem to be growing in any particular space whatsoever. But this area does seem to spawn those nasty cultist guys. I believe there's a particular name for them. Yes, and I'm yet to find out exactly what the name is. They're dark cultists. Some kind of guardians. I'm sure if I research into things a bit more, they'll be in some forbidden text somewhere as to what they do and what they are for and the like. But yeah, that's coming along. I've currently got a blood red moon to work through, so I thought I'd do a little bit indoors because I've been doing a lot of work out there. It's pretty dark out there right now, but still. Mobs everywhere, no doubt, but that's okay, only to be expected. The place does look pretty in Blood Red Moon. I mean, this is the developed area. It does look pretty Does look pretty. Pretty. It does look pretty much pretty. That's it. It's pretty good. I quite like, yeah, I like it. I like what I've achieved so far over at this kind of view. And over here, such an epic view. I've still got lots to do, though. Still got lots to do before we think about finishing the series. But I'm starting to think about finishing the series. Not finishing the series, but about how to finish the series. So I'm working on some stuff at the minute. At the minute, I'm looking for a silver thingy. Not a silver wood, a silver cinder pearl type thing. But I can't seem to find one anywhere for the life of me. I'm sure I had some spare, but I'm guessing I don't. I think I need some of those as well, so I'll take those. Yeah, I thought I had some, but I guess I don't. And I was just flying over here when, yeah, one of those dudes had arrived. Once again, another one of them. Oh, get me. Have it. What are they? Eldritch Guardians. Eldritch Guardians. Okay, that's what they are. I think they drop something. Wow, he's a pretty mean one, this one. Oh, maybe because I'm not hitting him with a blade. Okay, and we get some ethereal essence. I've had those before. And what's that? A guardian head. Oh, spooky. And now it looks spooky, yes? Oh, yes. Oh, turning to the dark side. No, I'm not. Don't worry about that. Do not wear that, thank you. Right, well, it's good that there is one. Oh, there's another guy there. Man, come on. Don't do that to me. Oh, man, they make such noise as well, don't they? Okay, well, we get those kind of unknown aspects. There's another one here. It's Blood Red Moon. Man, it's Blood Red Moon. They are invading. Yeah. We get those two kind of unknown aspects. Wisp's essences. Okay. But that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm after. I'm just getting through the Blood Red Moon. And they are invading. They know I'm close. They know I'm close to a solution to how to defeat them. They know I'm fighting against them. And they are coming for me. Oh, I got a third one of those. Okay, well, I'll check those out in a bit. Let's see if there's anybody in my base. Because things spawn all over the place in this Blood Red Moon. No. Don't let me go out and fetch one. I'm going to go all the way over to that magical biome to go and fetch one, I think. I had one, but I must have already used it. I thought I had a few. I'm sure I had a few, but I guess they're gone now. And while the Blood Moon is up, all I'm going to get is very strange spawning mechanics because they don't obey the light source mechanics. They just spawn all over the place. So I'm going to have to be vigilant tonight. Be vigilant. Here they are. Gotta pick them up from way over at the Magical Forest. Magical Forest is the place to be for these things. And what do we get in here? Ooh, what is that? Autumn Magi. I like it. And a recall stone. Awesome. A safari net. Fairly useful. I think I've already got the record. And I think I probably need those for maybe something later. What I don't need is an inventory full of stuff. So I'm not going to take anything else. But yeah, around by the silver woods in the wild, you'll find these cinder pearls. They're shimmer leaves, which can turn into quicksilver. And I need quicksilver. So that is what I'm after. I'll grab a few while I'm here, though. Alrighty, now with the quicksilver, I think I'm about ready. Just the finishing touches to a little spell I'm crafting up. Get to that, thank you. Bomb, and hey, another balance shard. Awesome. Yeah, just still working on the same system, still working on the same principle, but I had 4 already, so I was just making another one. And now I should be able to craft myself a wand of focus. Da-da-da-da. In an arcane workbench. Awesome. Okay, so balance shards in all 4 corners. Nether quartz on those corners. On those sides, and that in the middle. Awesome. Wand of Focus. Wand Focus. Equal trade. Awesome. Now I've just got to remember how to equip it to my wand. Okay, so I think it's like F. Yes, F. And select it. Oh, look, it's on the end of my wand now. Awesome. Okay, and next up then, I'm gonna get a load of coal. Actually, let's take charcoal because it's cheaper. And a load of sticks. Let's get those sticks and, well, let's just use all that wood up as well. And now, so a little trick that I learned a while ago with a wand of equal trade. A very simple trick for clearing areas and sorting things out. Very simple trick indeed. I like it a lot, I do. Let's take those torches. And it helps me greatly when I'm going to clear this area out, hopefully. I need to equal trade some bits over here because I just had a sheep up here. Put me off. I didn't fancy changing it all and chopping it all down and messing around with it all, so I wanted a little bit of something to help me clear things out a little bit. And a little bit goes a long, long way. Let's take all this dirt. Yep, all of that dirt, and put some of this away. I don't need the gravel, thank you. So, firstly, a wand of equal trade, you shift right click it, and up in the top left hand corner will tell you what it is that I'm trading. Okay? And then any other block that I click on, it will try and trade stuff from my inventory for the stuff that's over here. So let's see how it works. So I shift right clicked the dirt to get dirt selected, and now I just right click this. And it should just turn all of this stone into dirt for me. And put the stone, well, cobblestone, in my inventory. So it should do it with the clay as well. There goes the clay in my inventory. With the coal. Does the coal in the inventory? Maybe. Once I've completely used up some of the dirt piles, I guess. So it's a nice, easy way of removing stuff, or at least changing stuff around certain places. There's radiuses to it and all that kind of stuff, but we're not worried about that right now. I'm just literally using up all of this dirt in my inventory to switch out these blocks so that I can then hoe the fields and make things right. And another little trick after I've done this one, let me just kind of want to finish the area off, but that'll do for now. Right. Hey, lots of stuff following me. Come on, magnetizers. It's so funny following. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Okay, I'll throw some of that in there. I'll throw that in there, throw that in there, that in there, that in there, da. I can't fit anymore anywhere. Let's start throwing some cobble in there then. And throw some other bits and pieces in there. Yeah, all of that can go in there. Alright. I started planting. And one of the things I wanted to do was put some lily pads on the top so I can walk through my fields. I'm kind of working it out in 8. So 4 from each water source, 4 out from the water source. But I don't really want thoroughly straight fields. Now I live in a shire, Lincolnshire. And in that shire we produce, I say we, I don't physically produce, but Lincolnshire and its surrounding lands are very flat, and it produces 95%, at least I think that was the figure, maybe 70% is more realistic, but I think it said 95% of the country's vegetables, yes, so we have vegetable fields all around my countryside around me. Now, let's change this to torch. Yes, many fields all the way around, okay? Lots and lots. Now, I know how it looks, so I'm going to try and duplicate that as much as possible around here. And the occasional little thing just to make it look realistic, hopefully I'll be able to reveal with you over the weeks. But this is my tactic for getting rid of this underlying water areas, because on the map you could see that these sort of places, they kind of stick out. There's a nice blueness here, but I had to dig all that out with my tinker's tools. I was digging with the excavators and just like digging these blocks up, and then they would disappear off the map. But if I use a torch and a wand of equal trade, ping ping, all of the blocks that are around it will turn into torches, and then of course the torches won't be able to stand up in water, so it'll kind of dig it all out, and the water will replace where the torches were, and all the torches come back into my inventory as well. So I can basically mine the hell out of all this kind of stuff very, very quickly, and just leave big empty areas, stony areas. I can come down here and I can do deeper, and I could just dig to bedrock if I wanted. Now I've got water on the top here, but that removes it from the map, so the map then becomes more clean looking, which is another thing that we do. We look at the map when we're exploring and the like, so having it cleaner looking would be great. It also gathers me a lot of resources very fast. It kind of lags me out a little bit when I'm doing it, but still, you can't have everything you want, can you? And all of the coal, thank you, and some iron. Wait, and drown, yes. So, yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. It's an amazing little effect, isn't it? It's an amazing little effect. Let me get that done. Yeah, that's it. And then just throw all of my ill-gotten gains away, and it doesn't cost me any mana or anything. It just kind of uses some of the vis up in the wand, I believe. So not too bad at all, not too shabby. And I can then just get rid of a load of this stuff. There we go. I'm going to need to make another chest. But I've got a lot to do, a lot of changes to make around the area. I'm wondering if this will work with leaves as well, because I can, of course, end the scythe. I can use my scythe to get rid of leaves fairly quickly. But, well, there's only one place that this can work on there. Yeah, like that. Just get rid of trees, just like that. Swap them and place torches around the area at the same time. How about that for a master stroke? Because a torch can't stack on each other, of course, like a tree trunk can. And I probably want to keep those up there. Yeah, it's just put a torch on the top. That's okay, that's okay. We'll leave that one. It didn't quite go all the way up, though, did it? I like. And then... is there a reason why it's not doing it from the top down? Maybe because I've got a B from the top down. Like that. Wow. Clear the areas, man. Clear areas. Bing. And you get all the torches back, of course. It's pretty epic, isn't it? It's pretty awesome. I like. Alright, so, yeah, I've got lots more clearing to do, underwater kind of clearing to do, and planting out all of these kind of bushes and stuff. I want to get at least this first section cleaned up, and then maybe do this first section over here. Hey, dude, how you doing? You come to say goodbye? Say goodbye to the viewers. Say bye. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. It's not taking my thorns damage. Eat my thorns. Say bye, and thank you for watching. Ah, I didn't even touch him. He took 3 hearts of damage off me. I took his life. Oh, bad guys, man, bad guys. Well, this really is the end of today's episode, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I've got lots of work ahead of me, lots of things to do. I will be reading your comments, so any thoughts and theories. I'm not going to give the game away. I'm not going to give any spoilers away about what I've decided to do with A Druid's Tale. Just be assured that there is a story, and that story will be played out, and there'll be lots of things to do and create and craft and build and make, and awesome things to look forward to in the series. So do like and share and comment and all that kind of stuff, and if you're not subscribed already, subscribe and go and watch the earlier season of A Druid's Tale, and I will see you in the very next episode. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.